Hey friends, 5 years ago today, I gave birth to my son. It was an amazing time, or it was supposed to be an amazing time. I was an inaugural department chair, meaning that I was a chair in a department that had never been created. But at this point in my life, my husband and I decided that we were going to have a child, and it happened to be that I was in a senior position in my organization. I'm going to tell you a few things about what was happening leading up to that point. The day before, I had to I think it was a performance review, or there was something that was going on, very stressful, the day before, less than 24 hours before, and I will always remember that. And I believe that HR forced me to do that, and it was more of a CYA moment. I will always say that. Like, I am this high-risk pregnancy person, and I have to give this review before I leave, before I have my baby. I remembered worrying that I would not have a department to come back to because there was so much contention in that place, so much drama, rooted in racism, rooted in sexism, rooted in oppression. There was just so much that was unaddressed. And so also imagine that, being pregnant and engaging with that level of stress. I remember being in the hospital and emailing. I gave birth to my child, and I was like, there are some things I need to follow up on, some things I did not do before I left. So I just continued to work. I did not care about the medical leave. I didn't care about any of that because I'm like, this is my life. This is something that I moved my family here for, my husband here for. And if this fails while I am having this baby, then what happens next? What goes on? And, I remembered the fear. At a time when I was supposed to be happiest, I remembered wondering and really knowing that people didn't have my back. Knowing and just worrying. Y'all, I worried when I had my baby. I worried as an administrator. I worried that the thing that I was assigned to do was going to fail because I had to take 3 months out to take care of my child. That was an awful time. Now, I've told you about all the bad stuff, but let's fast forward 5 years. What did I learn? Well, I was not reappointed as department chair. For whatever reason, they're contentious. I'm learning comments, questions. Some people say one thing, I say one thing. It was a lot. It was drama. And one thing I know, and one thing I feared, and the thing that I always told people, is that the environment that happened in that space was not sustainable for me. So if I had been reappointed as a department chair under that leadership, I don't know if I would have been there for my child. I don't know if I would have been in my right mind, because it was straight up hell for me. Hell for me. Hell for me as a Black woman. Hell for me as an outspoken woman. It was hell. It was hell and confusion and drama, and it was not a sustainable, healthy place for me, and I knew it needed to change. The other thing I'll say is that I realized that, and you see this throughout my whole Stop Playing Diversity message, that what I thought the organization was, it was not at that time. And so there was this mismatch, and I think I was always going to be stressed, always, because I was just like, justice, liberation, freedom, openness, authenticity. Baby, that was not the brand. It was patriarchy, racist, sex. I don't know what it was. It was trash. It was oppressive and something that would have killed me as a human. So I've said all this to say, 5 years after, what I know is that no amount of money, no title, none of that mess is worth my peace. It was not worth my peace. I don't know where many of those people are, probably still out there oppressing people, being, fill in the blank. But I'm thankful that I am not engaged with them anymore. I'm thankful that they don't supervise me. I'm thankful they are not my peers. I am so thankful. I am grateful because that's what my son deserves. That's what I deserve. That's what my family deserves. I deserve peace. No matter what the title is, it's better to be free without all that stuff than to be bound with foolishness and oppression that's going to kill you. That's my takeaway. So, with that in mind, I'm an authenticity coach. I do all this stuff, and I'm up here teaching people how to build as they battle. I believe that you can be free too. Whether you have to stay at work or leave it, baby, you deserve to be whole. You deserve to be bold. You deserve to live your best life. That's my gift to you. That's my word for you today. Be blessed.